this is Telemere here on the BotC server. Next episode, we got some really cool stuff that I've just discovered, and I'm really excited. So let's go and pop out here, and there's a few things I want to talk about in this episode that we'll be working on. So first, you see this tower and how this is. You also notice shaders. I've added shaders. I'm pretty excited by them. They really, really look good. Aside my absolute ecstaticness, I mean, like, look at that. Look at that. It changes everything. It brings it so much to life. Suddenly, everything being like, I didn't want to make this all one block before, but now it doesn't matter. It just looks good because the light makes it look like it's not just one palette. It looks like it's two different types of blocks, really. So it brings a lot of variation to a build. But you also notice I got this book here, Guide to Unique Crops. Something kind of embarrassing, to be honest. Remember I was saying that there was a problem and it was broken and it just wasn't working, not working in the crafting bench, etc, etc, etc. Yeah, it's not that. I needed to read something in this book here. So let's go down to my little room here. You notice I've got these ingredients already in here. I thought you did in the crafting bench. You don't. You do some of it in the crafting bench. But there's this one right here. After the normie seeds, it gives it no description, apparently. I thought it did, but it doesn't. Really? Oh, it does. It's a normalish crop. I don't know what that means. They can be grown like any other crop. So the fact that they produce multiple ingredients and they're used for making this book itself. And they also drop random stuff. But it's Artesia seeds. These are very important. So if I tap over to there, it says that these plants are pretty crafty. So that's an important statement right there. They're the next step you need to get to in order to craft the other seeds. So here's the information about what I need to do in order to get this to work. It has nothing to do with the crafting bench once I start using these plants. I can actually make these. I can make the Artesia seeds. So if I type in Artesia, or even art, probably art, no? Oh no, is it RT? Yep, yeah, Artesia, like that with an I. If I click on that, so it's normie seeds with a crafting bench in the center. So I'm gonna have to make a bunch of crafting benches. I got some wood already. So let's just pop this crafting bench open and let's make a bunch. Now if I stick this in the center there and put, oh come on, like this. I don't think I want 9. I think, oh no. I do need, what does it say? It said 9. Yeah, and then you have to craft the one in the center at last. It looks like that is, the Artesia seeds are what are most important. So you get those planted and growing, and then you can start crafting the other seeds. So let's give that a shot. So all it needs is, and I think I'm going to go and bury this in the ground. So let's just dig that up there. Go and till all the soil here, and probably is going to end up converting back to regular dirt really fast. So I got to get those all down very quickly. And then you just go and bone meal away. Get those bone meal down there. So you got to plant this guy or grow it last. So you just grow them like that. I think if you click on them again, they'll give you a seed, and you can harvest it. All right, it's called Melitorious. So if you look at the description for that, it acts like an anvil. So I'm pretty sure what's nice about it is that it will not destroy. It doesn't destroy itself, I don't think. And it will not take up XP in order to go and repair it. Melitorious. So in order to produce this, there's a bunch of other stuff that I gotta do. I gotta make other items to get to it. There it is. Of course, it looks like an anvil. So if I collect that, it shows this right here. So you got anvils that it needs for ingredients. It's not iron that it needs for ingredients. This is just to make one seed. That's crazy. That's a lot of iron. Oh man, that's a lot of iron. Now what is that? That's 128 iron for one seed. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of iron. It's like, that's literally 2 stacks of iron. And then you also need to get these precision seeds. So if I click on that, you see these. Make precision. So I need Cola seeds and I need Invisibilia seeds. And those need Cinderbella shoots. So to get the invisibilia, and I think it's the same thing with the other. So if I was to click on this again, click on that, and I think I clicked on the invisibilias before first, yeah. So then the Colas requires the Cinderbella shoots once again, and then some army seeds. This is pretty easy to deal with. So I'm going to focus first on getting the Cinderbella shoots. And those are a pretty easy one to get. I've got all the ingredients ready. So let's just toss them in and see what happens. I really have no idea how this is going to work out, but I know it needs this. It needs this. And this. Is that it? Oh no. I've done something terribly wrong here. Okay, that didn't take as long as I thought it was to go and figure this out. So I managed to get it on the outsides. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to toss on the normie seeds, but I'm only going to do it one at a time. So just tossing one at a time in. Very good, so I allocated it to its proper locations. And then finally, I think it's sugar that goes in the center. So I just toss one in. Yay! So then I gotta harvest that. This is so weird. So I got the Cinderbella shoot now. So there's special rules for the Cinderbella shoots, and I cannot recall at the moment what it was. So once again, if you go into here, you look for Cinderbella. There it is. The info on it states that they must be planted between midnight and dawn, surrounded on all sides by on all four sides by pumpkins. Oh, that explains why I grabbed pumpkins. If it is not planted, that explains the name Cinderbella. In this fashion, or harvested before midnight, it withers away. Oh, that's confusingly annoying, but all right. So they must be planted between midnight and dawn. Once that's been done, while surrounded on all sides by pumpkins, if it is not planted in this fashion or harvested before midnight, it withers. All right. So I have no idea what time of day it is. Ah, that's frustrating. So we're going to have to check up on top, figure out what the time it is, and we can start harvesting these critters. I have no idea what I actually harvest with these. Does it just harvest more seeds? Yeah, it doesn't say. I think it just gives me more Cinderbella seeds. Okay, apparently it is a... it seems to be that it is just a misprint. It's supposed to be printed... I am just derping out like mad today. It needs to be planted between dawn and midnight. So let's get this tilled. Now you can plant it. There it is. I should have just tried during the day. Okay, I figured it out. I figured it out. Oh gosh. I figured it out. Oh man, this is so exciting. So yeah. They don't go and wither away when past midnight. What it's talking about is the fruit itself. So the produce of the plant. So I just right click on there and boom! Cinderbellas! More Cinderbellas! And there's still some more that needs to be produced, so... Well, you know what? It's good enough. I'm going to produce some more, I think maybe one more night's worth. But after this point, I'm going to have to move on to the next ones, which are... No, let's go in here and click on this critter instead. So these are the ones that I'm looking at next is Colas seeds. From what I've seen, it stated that they are to be grown on somewhere high. I'm going to let me see. The higher it is, the faster it grows. I think that is what the book says. So that's Colas. Let's just check that out quick. Colas. Goldenrod. Yeah. So these crops like being planted in high places, usually on mountains. Also higher up they're planted, the faster they can grow when they receive receiving growth clicks. Okay, so that's good. What height am I at right now? 80. So that's okay. That's an okay height. I have a feeling that planting them on top of a mountain may not be necessary. I am cold. I may be able to just plant them up here. The 88. You know what? I don't think that's high enough. If you can just see it just barely over there, you see those glowing windows? That's the top of a mountain, kind of a mountain. And I'm thinking I'm going to make an extra special trip just to go over to there to get them. So that's what my plan is. I may also just try growing them at the top of this tower anyways, just to see how quickly they grow. So even if I just manage to get, I don't know, if I was to get like, I don't know, 8 a day or something like that from the produce of it, I'd be happy with that. That'd be good with me. How long is this going to take? Good, it's finally gone. Okay. So let's see what the recipe is for the colas. So just click on colas. So it's very basic. What I'm going to need though is I'm going to need to get some more normie seeds. So I can't craft those. I need to harvest those. So I just got to plant some normie seeds in general and just bone meal until I get a whole pile of them. I think I might have some more in storage, so that is fine. And then you got the Cinderbella shoots. So I'm going to produce a few of them right on the spot if I can. At the moment I'm going to be able to produce one, and the other one that I want to produce as soon as possible is the invisibility seeds. Now those require glasses from what I understand. Just go and pop that book open there and let's look up the invisibility seeds again. Invisibilia. So once planted, they're a sneaky crop. They'll be completely invisible to anyone that doesn't happen to be wearing a certain kind of eyewear. So those are the 3D glasses, I guess is what those are. I saw them in the list for the Just Enough items, and I was like, what the heck are those for, 3D glasses? I just couldn't figure it out. I think I even tried them on once and they didn't do anything, and it didn't click into my head that they are for unique crops, and it's actually tagged with that. It's funny. So it says they can be harvested normally once you can see them. Well, that means that they're actually really easy to harvest. I think the recipe is also pretty easy. It just requires, I think, some wool and some glass and what was that, a couple of chunks of iron or something. Let's just type 3D and I think it'll show them. So there they are. A couple of chunks of iron, a piece of wool, and some stained glass. Very easy to produce. So that is also going to be another project. I'll be doing that at the same time. So I guess next I'm going to go up to the top of the tower here and I'm going to plant some colas plants. So let's do that. Alright, so we're back down below and we're going to go and finally craft the colas seeds. I'm going to get hit here. Oh, I didn't! Yay! Yay! Okay, so we're going to be going and dropping in, I think it is 4 of the normie seeds. It needs to be 4 Cinderbella, and it needs to be, I think, 1 piece of sugar. So we're going to just toss that in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 piece of sugar. And there it is. So I was thinking about, should I craft them all the time? And I've concluded that it's just not worth it. I'm better off growing them because Cinderbella are actually really hard to grow. So I'm better just making them as is and seeing how it goes. So toss in another 4, and then 1 piece of sugar. Aww. Okay, so it wants me to go and put in the Cinderbella first. 3, 4, and then the sugar. And there is another colas. There we go. Okay, so can I make the invisibilia seeds right now? Let me see. Do I have glass? I have glass. I forgot that I put glass in my inventory. Let's just take a look at that again. I just lost them immediately as the moment I looked away. Okay, so Cinderbella, sugar, and glass. I have no idea why there's sugar in the mix, but whatever. That's fine. So glass goes on the outside, so if I was to toss them in there, it should throw them in the right spot. Am I doing this right? Oh gosh. Yeah. Okay. And then Cinderbella. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then sugar. Sugar. And that's my first invisibilia seed. Yay. I have no idea what they produce as a waste product, like a secondary. You got seeds, or no, not. You got seeds and then you got the fruit. I have no idea what it produces as fruit, but I would bet that it's probably going to be invisibility potions. I don't know what the colas seeds would produce because I have no idea what they are supposed to be, to be honest. Oh, well, we got what we need. If some more Cinderbella shoots are popping up and producing some more fruit, then I will next be going, and I think I'll probably just make some more cola seeds or some more invisibilia seeds, something like that, because after that it's simply just a matter of crafting them into the precision seeds. And I really don't care about getting a whole lot of them. I may, it just depends, I guess, about how quickly it takes them to go and grow another crop or whatever. So I'm not going to worry about that too much. Maybe I might grow, put together maybe 4 worth. I'm not sure yet. It's still a wait and see, and let's see what happens, I guess, situation. So let's pop that door open, and we will just go above and start planting in the above levels. Well, this is a first for all the way out here. I immediately discovered that it wasn't high enough to go and plant them. So hopefully this is considered, no, this is considered Mesa Extreme. I may not be able to plant them here. To be honest, it said that normally they're planted on mountains. So I may actually need to go and search for a mountain and plant it on the top of a mountain. Taking into account tough as nails, this may be tough as nails to accomplish. Oh yes! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm pretty darn excited about this. If you guys are wondering, I'm a little bit more chipper. Hot chocolate does that to me. Made myself one just a little while back, and I'm feeling pretty happy. So I'm going to go and put down one more block of dirt, and I'm going to go and till that, and hopefully those will grow pretty quick. Now, I don't have any bone meal with me, which means I can't test whether or not bone meal would help them grow faster. And also, I think that this area is considered a pretty warm area. Oh, no, seems about average. But yeah, so I just gotta wait for them to grow, and hopefully they will grow quickly. Oh, got a visitor. A lot of visitors. Let's just ignore them. And I'm going to go down below, and I'm going to go into AFK for a bit. Well, I finally got them. They planted. They're good. And I've got the first ones harvested. So I don't know what the goldenrod is used for, but I've got lots of cola seeds, and that's 5 already. It took like 4 nights for them to grow, mind you. They took forever. But there it is right there, the precision seeds. Well, I got myself up to 30 cola seeds, and I got a bunch of goldenrods, which can be turned into golden bread, as you saw before. So I'm going to harvest these and clean up my mess, and then we're going to go over next to go and see what's happening with the invisibilia seeds. Now, remember that I need those special glasses to go and even see if anything was produced. The other problem is, where am I? It actually looks really cool, but from this distance, you can see why I so badly want to change the tower here, because it really doesn't fit into the build. But yeah, I've got to go over to there and see what's going on with that, and I'm going to make those glasses. Alright, I got all the ingredients to go and make these glasses. Let's see if this is correct. Got a little bit of wall in the center, you've got a piece of glass on one side and a piece of glass on that side, and there it is. So, glasses. I bet you I have to have my helmet off. Let's take that off. This is going to be so funny looking. It actually looks kind of cool, but I got my safety glasses up top at the same time, which looks really odd. Okay, all right. I'm not gonna put them on right away. I'm just gonna show you what it looks like currently. As I said, I don't think anything has grown as of yet. It hasn't changed at all, in fact. So I highly doubt that anything has changed. Yep, nothing's changed. That's unfortunate. So I'm going to just mosey on down below, and I'm going to go FK for a little while and come back, and we'll see how that guy is growing. And there it is. We finally got our invisibilia seeds. So that's the first one I need to have. Why can't I harvest it? I know that is in its proper state. What if I don't want to do this, but try breaking it. Okay, so I got 2 out of that. All right, so, and I got some invisibilia's twine. What the heck is that? I can make, I don't know what invisibilia glass is. That's escape rope, invisibilia feather. So these are all probably, these got to be related to unique crops, every single one of them. I have no idea what they do, to be honest. So I'm just going to leave them that bit alone. I was really hoping that I would have been able to go and plant. I was hoping that I wouldn't have to break the plant in order to go and plant it, to harvest it, excuse me. Oh well, whatever. It works. Alright, well, just gotta keep fighting for that. And we need to get another... Well, technically we've got enough right there to make the precision seed. But I want more than just one. I want maybe like 2 or 3. 2 or 3 would be good. Well, you see that we got a bunch of iron in here. I actually think I only needed 128, but I was going at it for ages, just farming like crazy the Invisibilia seeds, and here they are. And I got a lot of them. I don't know what I'm going to do with the Invisibilia twine. It does make some interesting things. I just don't know what Invisibilia glass is for, or what the escape rope is for, or heck, even what the Invisibilia feather is for. Oh. It does some pants, it does some comfy poncho, and it does an upgrade book, which I have no idea. Let's say combine with tools and armor that can be upgraded in an anvil. Great. What does that mean? I think I'm just going to throw it in here for now. I need the space. Also these glass slippers. If you have them on hand and you kill a zombie that has boots on, it will actually find the other slipper and you'll have a pair of glass slippers. I think they give you like silence or something, or fire resistance, or I'm not sure. But officially, we got all the ingredients we need to make the precision seeds, which is... Oh, gold nuggets. I don't have the gold. Let me see. The question also comes forward about how many precision seeds do I actually want to make. So here it is. Precision seeds I need... Or do I chuck them? Oh, it's not done in the crafting bench. It's done back here. So let's go and take the redstone dust and unlock that. Close that door. Boom. Run, 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 run. Yes! I got through. Alright. Okay, we're going to be checking all these things on here. So, Invisibilia seeds, gold nuggets, and cola seeds. We got everything we need. I really harvested the crud out of those invisibility seeds. Okay, so start off with Invisibilia. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the colas. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1 gold nugget. And there's our very first precision seed. Now, I only have enough to make one. Oh, I forgot. Okay, there. I only have enough to make exactly just one of these Meliatoris seeds. I can only make one because it requires so much iron. It's a ridiculous amount of iron it requires just to make this one seed. So, let's get that going. We're just going to throw that. Oh, I just remembered. That's not how it's done. So, we're going to make 3, 6, 9... We need 12. Oh, I'm excited. I got worried and checked to see if I am actually recording. I am. Gosh, that would have been terrible. So, let's throw these critters in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we need the iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the precision seed. Boom. Oh, yes. Got ya. So I can't remember what the procedure is for growing them exactly. I know that I do have a slice of dirt right here, which is great. So let's just go over to here and see what we're needing to do. So we're looking at the Meliatoris. So it wants me to grow it. Must have items with durability nearby. So if the item, the higher the durability, the items, the better chance they'll have of advancing a stage. That's great. It will consume 10% of that item's durability. Once the thing is fully grown, right-clicking it with any repairable item will restore 50% of the item's max health. Great. So I think all I really need to do is just hoe this little piece of dirt right here and then plant it. Oh my, I wonder, well, nothing's losing any. I wonder if I gotta chuck an item at it. What was that? Yeah, there we go. I think it just grew a bit. And now we're at 1332. So it did suck a bunch off my axe. That's great. Now let's chuck a bunch out and here and just see what it does. Well, there you see that. It just grew again. Alright, so finally all 4 of them have grown up completely. I've removed the swords so that I don't have to worry about them growing. You know what I should have done? I should have turned that into a time lapse. I mean, it would have been it would still been good as time lapse, even if it's just watching plants grow. But all you're supposed to do is just take the sword. As you can see, it's only got 3 durability left on it, and I think it's supposed to give 50% of its original durability back. So if I click on this, it should fill it up. Ooh. Oh, that's beautiful. So now if I click over here, it should fill it up to 100%. Right? Right? It does! Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's so wonderful. I'm so happy about that. It's like, oh, I don't know what you'd call it. It's like a really easy version of a non-portable mending. That's at least what it is in my mind. I am so happy to have this sword back. I'm going to see if I can add some more enchantments to it, because like Sweeping Edge is wonderful. Smite 5, it's great. Disorienting Blade was one of the few enchantments I really didn't care for. It didn't really do me any good. Unbreaking as usual. Combat Veterancy. I can't remember what that does, but I think... No, I can't. Critical Strike, that just, it gives you a chance of having a critical strike, like if you're like going, wing. Instead, you're just sitting there and it's like, oh, there's a critical strike. I'm going to see if there's any more books. I've got a pile of them in here, chosen upgrades. So I was thinking, I do not have Fire Aspect on it, for example. I think I've got 2 of those Advanced Fire Aspect books, so I'm not worried if something terrible happens. Fire Aspect, where'd it go? I thought I had another. Okay, well anyways, I'm not sure if I even have enough XP on hand to do this, but that's one book that I wanted to throw in there. Looting is another one. I've got no looting. In fact, looting would be more important to me than the other ones. Advanced looting, that's something I'm building up to. Ash Destroyer deals extra damage to enemies if they are on fire. That's a really important one to me. And if I ever find another one like that, anything that will build on damage, it's going to go on that blade. But I'm pretty sure there's going to come a time when I can't put anything more on this blade. So I'm just going to have to see what I can do, what I can put on it. Difficulties Endowment. I think that was one that I was really interested in, more so than Combat Veterancy, because I think Combat Veterancy is actually something that usually goes on armor. Is it? No, that's Strength and Vitality. Oh, okay. That's one that I would like to put on, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. So Penetrating Edge, that's just something that I was thinking about for highly armored targets, but regardless, these are the ones I'm most interested in, specifically Looting 3. If anything else, that is something to be thrown on. So let's give that a shot. Pop that sword in there and watch it say too expensive. Oh my goodness. Exactly 37. I highly doubt that I'll ever be able to put anything more on there after that enchantment. 35? Oh, that's not bad. Ash Destroyer cannot go on there. That's unfortunate. But looting, that's really important. That'll help out a lot for arrows when I'm at the farm. It'll also help out with getting gold armor and iron armor and stuff like that. Now I'm at 0. I want to go and do a little mob farm XP grinding. Let me see what I can get out of that. And let's just get those critters. Come on. Come on. Come on. 106 levels. And a ridiculous amount of bones. More bones. Lots of arrows. And lots of equipment and stuff. It's pretty good. So what I'm thinking about to do with this particular sword is I'm going to go and... there's this plant that it can grow for unique crops that will allow me to go... It's amazing. It'll actually reset the repair cost on the weapon or armor or whatever it is. So I'm not 100% sure about this. I'm just going to just do some testing. But I think that might mean that I will be able to go and put more enchantments on it. And so it won't be so expensive to go and put more books on it. I'm really hopeful for that being the possibility. Hopefully that'll do the trick. So that's what we're going to be looking into next. And that's going to be pretty cool. Hopefully that works. I was going to mention something else. I may have already mentioned it earlier, but the lighting, that's a shader pack that I brought in. I do really like it, but I hate how yellow everything is. It is so frustrating to deal with. So I'm not sure. I may end up going back to the other just because of how frustrating the lighting is. You do eventually get used to it, but it's still a little annoying. It looks amazing outside though. Well guys, I think we are about done for this episode. It's been a lot of fun making everything we've got going here, and oh, it's amazing. The sword's amazing. So the plan is to go and see about making that different kind of plant, that seed that will allow me to go and reset the levels on the sword in order for me to go and do further repairs or upgrades. Hopefully that'll do the trick. But that is all the time we have for this episode. So I'm going to be signing on. If you guys liked the episode, please do leave a like. And if you want to see more of my stuff, subscribe. See you guys all in the next episode. Bye.